Hello and welcome to the Red and Blissful Show, wellness life hacks for an extraordinary life, more like human design hacks for an extraordinary life. I'm the founder, Ilona Barnhart. The most common question that I receive from individuals when they first begin to experiment with human design is, what do I do while I'm waiting for an invitation or something to respond to? So what's actually happening here is that you're beginning the process of deconditioning. The mere concept of waiting is so foreign, especially in our culture, that the idea of not being productive for a period of time is so uncomfortable. And the reason is because we are engrossed in this culture of doing and having and consuming and always being so productive. Like, we put so much value on that, and the more of whatever, the better. The reality is that if you're maxed out, if you're engrossed in whatever, from the moment you wake up to the moment that you go to bed, when invitations come or when things for you to respond to happen, you miss it because you're so focused on whatever it is that you're doing. And the reality too is that if the universe wanted to send something your way, there's no space to get in if you're so focused on doing what you do on a day-to-day basis. So here's something that you could do that's little yet massive to set yourself up for success, to hear from the universe, whether it's through invitations or through response. But before that, consider this. Scientists say that if you were to take everything in the universe that has mass, like in the entire universe, right, that includes galaxies, stars, planets, us, material things, literally everything, the sum would come to 1/10 of the entire universe. Everything else, the space in between, is literally what they consider dark matter or dark energy. Basically space. And this is the ever-expanding, full of infinite possibility, constantly shifting and changing space. So it would be to your advantage to befriend and become more comfortable with space, its mystery, its magic, and its potential. Set yourself up for success, to hear from the universe, to be ready for things to respond to by creating little pockets of time or space in your day, your week, your month, and your year. That's something that it will take maybe a moment to even conceptualize for us when you're first deconditioning. But it started very small for me, and now I schedule a whole day, if not 2 days, in my week, and I call them unscheduled days. And it's basically my commitment to having a day. And if a day is too challenging with kiddos or whatever, then you could do a period of time, like an hour. You could even start with 15 minutes. It doesn't really matter. You create your own reality in that regard. But just committing to not filling that space with anything else. So just being open to whatever it is. And for me, my days, in terms of unscheduled days, what they look like is that I begin to really ask myself what I want to do. And one day, I wanted to go on a hike with my dog, and we ended up in trees, and it was amazing, it was awesome. And another time, I ended up redoing my whole entire wardrobe, which means I looked at every single item in my closet and went through it yes, I like you, no, I don't, and not even questioning it. When I was ready to get rid of the items that I didn't authentically align to, for whatever reason, I did. And when I wasn't ready, some of them are still in my closet until I'm ready to part with them, and some of them have already gone. But literally, that space is just so fun because you begin to align yourself with your authentic truth on all layers. It's freaking incredible. So that's my advice in terms of what you could do while you're waiting for invitation and response, which is it's a doozy, but you see how it's massive and little at the same time? All right, well, comment below with your experience with unscheduling, or what you're feeling when talking about waiting, or the concept of creating space in your life. And yeah, check you out. I was gonna say on the flip side, but that's so old school. So ciao for now.